Alright, welcome back to the Village Remedies channel. This is another video as part of our functional breathing series. In this video, I just wanted to have a quick little chat around nasal breathing during exercise, because a lot of us will sort of resort back to breathing through the mouth when we start to exert ourselves. I just wanted to talk a little bit on why we want to try to actually maintain nasal breathing for our exercise, and I'll also wrap up as well with a little quick breathing technique that you can do to help regain a little bit of your breathing composure at the end of a exercise routine. So why do we want to keep our nasal breathing while we're exercising? Obviously it is easier for us to breathe through our mouth, but when we're breathing through our mouth, we're actually losing more fluid, which means that we're going to become dehydrated faster. We tend to overuse accessory muscles, which means we're going to fatigue. It's going to compromise our structure and our movement. So one thing to keep in mind is when we lose control of our breath when we're exercising, we lose control of our structure and coordination. Like, you won't be as good at maintaining proper technique and structure and function. So trying to maintain nasal breathing during exercise for as much as realistically possible should be a goal that you work towards. It'll mean that rather than finishing your exercise feeling like totally wiped out and drained, you should actually feel more like energized and sort of enlivened from doing the exercise. So how do you get there? Like, you can't just go from relying on breathing through your mouth straight away to nasal breathing during exercise. You will notice there'll be a period of time where it'll feel like you can't do as much. But the idea is use your breath as a guide. So when you feel like you can't maintain nasal breathing any longer, you want to actually taper off your exercise and sort of gradually build up your resilience to that. Eventually, like, there'll be a period of time where you feel like you can't do as much, but eventually you should be able to get back up to that level, if not with more endurance, and able to maintain that nasal breathing. All right, so one little caveat for if you're a competitive level athlete, or you're doing like really high intensity, maximal exertion kind of exercise, this is the time when it's okay to breathe through your mouth. But you want to, for the rest of the time, you want to try to be just breathing through your nose. So with all that said, what can you do to sort of regain your breathing as like a bit of a recovery exercise? All it is short little controlled breath holds. So you finish your exercise and you're just kind of like cooling down, so just taking a little bit of a walk. What you want to do is, while you're walking, normal breath in and then breath out, ideally in and out throughout the nose. On the out breath, at the end, you hold your breath for 2 to 5 paces while you're walking, and then you resume your breathing. You can stand still if that's easier, but sort of try to regain your breathing over like 30 seconds or so, and then do that again, another few paces while holding your breath on the out breath, and then again regain your breathing up for 30 seconds or so. And you can do like 5 rounds of this, or as long as you need, until you sort of regain that more relaxed, composed breathing. Also, one extra little thing with breathing and exercise, this is like a fairly basic kind of thing, like maintaining your nasal breathing, but if you wanted to sort of take things to the next level, there are ways you can simulate altitude training, which increase your blood oxygenation levels. But to do that, you want to check out Oxygen Advantage with Patrick McKeown. He has some really interesting stuff for that. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know, here's a good one to check out. Now, obviously, with all these things, if you're suffering from like congestion, you need to work on clearing your sinuses. And we have a bunch of other videos on different techniques and strategies you can try for that. You can also come in and work with us. We treat that kind of thing in the clinic. But yeah, let us know how you find trying to breathe through your nose during exercise. Give us a comment, and if you like this video, please give us a like, share, and subscribe.